Hey guys, it's Cugsley, and welcome back to another video on the same day. I know it's pretty crazy, right? It's not like I have like this weird thing where I don't upload for a day or two, then it just sort of uploads. But no. So I was thinking right after I made the previous video, right? Like what should I do? You know, I can either do SCP related stuff and continue on with that, which is like that's fun. I like that. That's like one of my favorite things on this game because it's such a new territory, right? Like not many people are making like big, like large scale things, and so it's like really cool seeing the community develop, right? And I thought, well, I can do that, or I can try doing something else. And I realized I don't really have much else to do. Like it's a big game, Dreams, but I just haven't. I've explored a lot of it, but I'm not sure if anything is video worthy quite yet, other than like showcases mainly, right? So I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to want to do a bit of both, because I do want to do something aside from SCP, but like something that's I don't want to just focus on my stuff, but I still want to do SCP stuff. So I thought I'll just kind of play all the other levels and give feedback, tell you guys, hey, check this out, or like here's what you can do to make it better if you happen to be watching, which would be really cool. So we're actually gonna start. That's a tough one. I guess we'll start at most thumbs up, and we will work our way. Let's do scenes, I think, because elements are cool, but a lot of those are a lot older, if I'm correct. Newest ones. That's an element? Oh, that was a scene for some reason. Yeah, we'll do dreams first, right? Because there's not as many. There's a few, but we'll start with that. So we'll go bottom up, and so first we have SCP-173, the sculpture, and let me actually pause this because he's talking. This is basically just kind of like an audio file of 173's documents. So I would play all the way through, but it's just an audio file of the 173 documents. So you can check it out. It's cool that someone's doing that, and I hope he does more and creates like a library. I haven't. Oh, that's. Oh wow. Okay, that's crazy looking. That in itself deserves a like. Okay, man. Wow. He hasn't made anything else aside from that, but I hope he continues because it'd be really cool to have like an audio. Like a audio archive of all the 173 of all the SCP documents, because I think that could be kind of like another division of the SCP community. You know, you have the SCP wiki. It'd be cool to kind of like have that sort of like for not compiled, I guess. Yeah, compiled or stored on here as well. That's cool. The next one we have is SCP-.507. I'm not sure why the point is there, but we'll do it. So this one is the reluctant teleporter, and it's a pretty cool concept, and but it's not really hashed out, right? I have played this, and like I like the idea, and I really like the look, like the aesthetic of just get rid of that. I think it was square. Like the sound design is cool, and like the door design is really cool. So this guy, like, okay, that's loud. That's door. No, let me open this last door. There we go. It's all open. So yeah, this guy definitely has some talent in design, and like especially with I guess facility-like stuff. Like it looks really nice. And although it's a little fuzzy, I think it does fit it quite well, like the color scheme and like the simple design. So he did a really good job there. One thing I will say is that the controls are very non-responsive. So like what I mean is I'm running and I'll stop the joystick, and that's the deacceleration. So maybe like work on that, and like you have a solid kind of I guess ability showcase. And I think it's like this and this one for normal reluctant teleport. You can like turn it on and it'll randomly teleport you to it's like a really cool idea. I would love to see him like implement this into a game, because if you could do that, I think it'd be a really, probably infuriating, but definitely an interesting game at that. So that's that one. And like a lot of these you'll find are showcases or short demos to kind of show them. Now we're going on to Survive to SCP-106. And this one is let me actually pause that and let me turn down the volume, especially for some of these because of noise like that. I don't want to have to like yell over it. So this here is just a stock woods area with the official 106 audio clip playing. You can see him in the background there, and he comes towards you. Does he actually kill you? Yeah, okay, he hits you. So this is like a cool idea, but it's not very fleshed out. Like, if I were to replace this with any other monster, let's turn this down even more. Yeah, there's like audio, like background audio as well. It's not just the TV speaker. There you go. So like, if I were to replace this with any other monster, then it wouldn't be a SCP-106 thing, right? It would just be a monster slashing, because that's kind of what he's doing. I don't know if I can die from this or not, so let's find out. Yeah, so you die and respawn, and I would say this is loosely like a SCP level, but it definitely needs more substance to it. Like it's cool that people are trying to make something, right? But so far I think it is genealogy. Oh, well, that's cool. Mind creation. Is it by the same person? I'm curious now. Like, no, it's not. I'm curious how you put that. That seems interesting, but like it's cool that people are starting to do it, right? And did he make the thing himself? Cause I'm not. Did he actually make? That's cool. So it seems like he made the environment himself. Oh no, Winter Forest Valley. So it's a remix of that, and so I think if he developed it more and possibly added more. That font change? Huh. If he like added more. Oh, I see. Okay, that was weird. If he added more substance to it, more gameplay or more mechanics that fleshed it out more, that'd be really cool. So all these ones are actually really new too. If we did newest first, these would be way at the top. And so we're almost done with this now, because there aren't as many dreams as you'd expect. So this one is One Day Breaks, by Brink 2273. And this was actually, I think it was made early access. That sounds weird. Just after the beta, the beginning of the early access. And it's a cool little showcase. That's all it is. It's kind of like a visual thing, and I really like it, right? This is, like, it's simple, and there's a hand. What's it gonna do? It's just gonna reach up, and there it goes. So this is a really. It just keeps going. Just keep. Nope. Okay. Hi. So yeah, this is a really cool showcase. Just because it's simple, but like it's nice, and that's it. That's all it is, right? It's just something that someone wanted to make because they thought it'd be a cool idea. And this guy Brink2273 made other stuff too. So that's one of it. He is definitely way more active than others in this community, which is really cool. Now, SCP Abandoned City was originally a loosely based SCP game. I think it's still broken. Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened. There's a weird glitch where like you can't see because the loading screen is like perpetually there. And so I'm gonna bring this up because it's been bothering me a little bit. That name, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. He's been known to kind of review after over 6 hours remixing. Whoa. Accessibility 2 to 5, deniability overlay from Puppets Wiper, logic, art, 5 good detail, modest resource usage. Oh. Okay. Oh my. Oh. Okay. So you remixed it. Wait, is this remixable? How did you? Alright. Whatever. Either way though. So this person has been known to kind of take stuff from other people. Or like some of the stuff, right? So the SCP Abandoned City, he overlaid an entire city. He did basically the same thing as the 106 thing did. And that's it. And one other thing I'm looking for, and I want to bring this up now because the person who actually made this is really talented, right? And I feel like he's not getting enough credit because this has 502 thumbs up, right? And this is what it is. So let me turn up the volume here for you. Right? And at first I saw this, I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. But then I realized, I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. Like, did he use anything? I saw full credits. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of stuff, right? I'm like, well, what did he use? It seems really cool. And I went into, like, genealogy and, like, Neon Ocean. Alright, because I want to see the assets, right? So you have to go into the scene to see the assets. I'm like, oh. I'm like, wait, Neon Sunset. So I go here, and the guy who I'm talking about, that starts with a T, some T-U-C-U, something like that, right? He deleted the intro saying Duckonomics, so he tried to, like, completely erase him from the credits, and I think that's kind of messed up. And the guy made the music as well, right? Like, he made everything himself, it seems. So I find it a little rude that you would do that. So I just want to bring attention. It's not just this person doing it too. So like don't give this person special hate just because of that. And because that's not what I want. I want to bring attention to the fact that this is happening to people, not just Duckonomics, and it's not just him doing it, right? So I'm not sure what the solution would be, but it's good to bring attention to it and fix it. So next level, that was a long tangent. SCP Containment Breach, which was actually the first SCP level on here. Or it was the second. Let's find out. I think it was the first. I think I made yeah. So I made this during the beta, and it's really bad. it's really bad. Okay, so this was my first attempt at making something, right? It was just kind of like a test to see if I could recreate the area, and you can see a bunch of small squares, because what I did was I got a single square. I just repeated it over and over again, because I used to watch the live streams, and I'm like, oh, and I don't know, why am I forgetting his name? The cool guy who made that tower thing, that lava tower, right? I'm trying to remember his name so hard right now. I can't remember it for the life of me, but I look up to him when it comes to art. And he was like, repeating is a really good tool because it saves graphic memory, and it's relatively cheap. And so I took that and I ran with it, and I repeated every single block for every single asset. Everything is made of blocks. Even the stuff that doesn't look like it's made of blocks is made of blocks. It's horrible. And so this is the very first thing. I made it a lot more accurate to the original game than the newer one is, because I just wanted to see if I could make it. So that's a cool little thing. This was made, like I said, during the beta, and this is all there is. There's nothing else past this. And I stopped working on it after the beta because I realized I couldn't save this without deleting the entire thing. So that's just a cool thing, and somehow it got 121 thumbs up. I don't know. So that's just a little piece of history. And we're almost done now. So this is D-Class Encounter -01, which was the second SCP thing created here, and hey, he updated it. That's cool. He updated the description. So this was made very shortly after mine, and basically it's just kind of like I would say demo, but he didn't actually follow through with completing it, but it seems like he updated it a little bit. I don't know, I'll have to check that. So all it is it's just the hallways, and you go to the end and 173 is there, and there's my door. So because I was the first one to make the SCP stuff, I released my stuff, and he's like, yeah, always. So that's a cool thing. It's really cool when I make something and people... I wish he wouldn't have used this asset because it's really bad. But, I mean, that was the only asset at the time. Yeah, I was not good at this game for, like, the first few months, and for maybe, like, the first 5 months, it was crazy. It took a lot of practice, right? So you get to the end here, and I guess not a door opens, but like a light turns on. You see 173 right there. And then like this weird thing happens where like, I guess you blink. I can't like that. I don't know. It's a cool idea, and I'm glad that he was like the second person to make this. Well, second person to make an SCP thing, and it's cool that he's getting recognition. But I wish he would like have continued with it, because it had potential, right? Being the second, I had the most time for development, so it could have turned out really good. And then we get on to the good stuff, like the really good stuff. This stuff is amazing. In this game, I don't know how long it is, but I think it may deserve a video in its own. So leave in the comments if you want me to play this, because it's really good. I like it. It's simple and it's low graphics, but the gameplay is really there, and I like it. So we'll skip past that for now. But this is SCP-096 Showcase, and oh my god. We'll play the newest one, because he updated it and changed it, kind of as a theme, and it's really cool. But listen to the sound design. Like the crime, the electricity, like the animation, like the characters' smooth movements. It all looks really, really good. And this was the start of my this was what started. Yeah, there went my monopoly. I'll explain what that meant, but this is really cool. So yeah, this Hidden Ziffers honestly is amazing at this stuff. I don't know how he does it, but you know what, like. I look up to him on that. Like, when it comes to animation and graphics, he has gotten me beat by a long shot. So we're gonna skip past this, and I'll do that on its own thing. And then we're gonna skip past this one because I've made more than enough videos on that. So we're gonna go to SCP Staircase, which actually what I'll do is I'll do SCP-087 first, because this came out, and they're both the same thing. So I'll do the original first, seeing as it's the original. So basically, for those of you who don't know what SCP-087 is, it's a stairway that goes down, and it goes down forever. And as you go down, things get, like, I guess creepier and creepier. I wouldn't say it gets more. Yeah, I guess creepier would be the right term. And eventually, you go down far enough, you die, right? And this is what it is. And not gonna lie, I don't think I have the balls to go down all the way, because I don't like games like this, because I don't know when it's gonna jump scare me, and I hate jump scares. It's weird. I don't hate horror. I'm okay with horror. I just hate jump scares. That's the only thing I hate. And if it's like good, that's what scares me. Nothing else. It's just the jump scare. Like graphic horror, psychological. I'm okay with that. Anything else but jump scares. So, you know what? For you guys, I'll do it though. Hopefully it doesn't. Can I go over the edge? No. Okay. So I'm not sure how long it'll take, but again. I'll make that, like, I'll maybe play this, and then, like, an anomaly containment in its own video, because I want to continue on, because we're so close to finishing, it's best not to start now. Like, I hear whispering, that's new. The hell is that? Okay, that's new. Either way, this is SCP Staircase, which is literally the same thing as SCP-087. And honestly, this one's even worse than the other one. The ambience is so much better, because, like, you can't quite see. You don't have the flashlight. It's dark, and you just have these small lights, which is really good for the game design, because, like, when you think about it, you have these dark corridors, and you have these very lonely lights that just kind of barely illuminate the area around it, which is, like, when it comes to ambience, that's a great idea. So basically, if you go up, game ends, and if you go down, it goes on forever. There's no actual gameplay yet, and it's the same thing. And again, I'll do that in its own in its own video, because we're already at 18 minutes, and I literally have one last level to do. So here we go, the best level in Dreams in terms of lights, graphics, just fluidity, everything. It is wow. So this is also by Hidden Ziffers, and no, we're gonna play his intro too. Because again, it is nice. So I showed this earlier in another video, I think, but now I'm actually going to, I guess, give it nothing but praise and only praise, and I can't think of anything else. But in all seriousness, though, so it's a demo, right, as it said there, and it's really cool. So actually, really quickly, there's a few things I noticed, right? So it's really good. Let's just start with that. And one cool thing, which is like a nice detail, is you have a gun, right, that can shoot stuff. It won't let me shoot until I go, okay. Hold on. So you have a gun that can shoot stuff, right? Let's just go over here until it lets me shoot. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so like a cool detail, and I don't know why I love this so much, but I do, is if you actually go over here, you can shoot stuff, right? Please let me shoot. There you go. But if you shoot this, it like explodes. I just liked that. And it gives you a little PS4 trophy. I don't know why I find that so hilarious, but like the fact that it gives you a PS4 trophy as well, like a fake one, it's not actually a real thing, it even has the PS4. It's just, I don't know why I enjoy that so much. So, onto the thing, like I'm stuck at this. So, we're just gonna shoot until it dies. So, yeah, the shooting is really nice in this game. One thing, though, is it works for and against it, and that it's very... Oh, does it turn green? Oh, that's cool. Is that it's really sensitive, right? So, on one hand, that can work for fast-moving targets. On the other hand, it doesn't help with steadiness. I would say perhaps maybe add, like, a toggle. Like, say you're aiming and you press, I don't know, R3. Then what will happen is it will, like, maybe, tune down the sensitivity for, like, fine aiming. Because that would definitely help a lot with, like, making it a lot smoother. Because when you're, like, constantly moving fast, it's hard to get on a target that you have to use fine movements for. That's my idea. That's what I would probably do. Maybe I'm not right, but that's what I saw. That, and also just make the game longer, because this is beautiful. Like, looking at this, it is wow. So yeah, this guy deserves a trophy. I mean, damn. So yeah, this is basically it, and you can, like, command your troops as I stated previously. Oh no! Stop firing! So yeah, this is all the level is so far, and it's a really good start to a demo. I'm a little curious though, and because I noticed that with my game, I had a large facility, right? Like, it's... Oh no, the fire's still on. I had a pretty large facility, and I didn't have as much detail as this does. So I'm a little curious how you're going to manage... well, first of all, what the gameplay is going to be, because if you actually go in the comments here, I'll leave out the game now. He mentions that he's not going to... he doesn't think he's going to get 173 in here because of the fact that its AI is rather difficult to get. I think he may have deleted the comment. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. But he did state at one point that 173's AI is a little difficult to make, and it's understandable because of the fact that you have to have it go around corners and know this and know that. So it's... Oh, I don't think I've read these. So it's understandable why he wouldn't have it in there. So I'm just curious. He did mention he might do 610, which would be really cool. The flesh that hates, if I'm correct. So I'm just kind of curious what the gameplay is going to be, and depending on that, how exactly it's going to do, how you're going to make a larger game while still maintaining those graphics. I know it's possible because of games like, what was it called? The search space, I'm sure it'll pop up. Because it's really cool. And go! The encounter! No, not the encounter. That's not what I was thinking of. It was a really cool game. I will remember it in my gameplay someday. It's amazing, and I really wish I knew what it was called. I actually saw it earlier, and I'm like, damn, I should play that. But I did. Outer Depths! I think it was the Outer Depth. Yeah, it was this. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure it was this. Yeah, it was the Outer Depths. So, like, it's possible, and it's really impressive. So, I mean, yeah. Best luck to you. That ends my video. I try not to make it long, and it doesn't feel long when I'm recording. I hope to God it doesn't feel long when you guys are listening, because that means I'm actually entertaining. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all the SCP stuff, pertaining to Dream specifically. Scenes or another... Oh, for some reason I thought it was an SCP, and I'm like, wait, Legend of Zelda is an SCP. So, like, there's a bunch of other stuff. There's, like, a lot of smaller projects, right, which are pretty cool in their own thing. But they're a lot more niche, and a lot more, not beta, that sounds like I'm insulting it, but they're a lot more underdeveloped, especially since they're only single scenes. So, that's it, and I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully I don't make it this long again, but we will see. We will see. Alright, see you guys later.